Welcome to my new viewers. To my subscribers, welcome back. My name is Mike. This is my channel where I look at, review, and try different craps strategies. Thanks for joining. I seem to be in that frame of mind where I want to try laddering systems. And I tried Waylon's most winning system, which is a laddering system, last week. And I must have played it 4 or 5 times. And sometimes it just doesn't work out and it loses big. But other times it does very well. So I want to give it another try. We'll see how it works out. The strategy's on the right-hand side of the screen. Basically, you're going to put place bets on the 4, 6, and 10. And then you're going to put a lay bet on the 8. As with most of Waylon's laddering systems, you want your bets always working. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on our bets and lock them in. Let's lock in the 6 and 8. When the lay bet loses, let's go over the strategy one more time. When the lay bet loses, you reverse your 6 and 8. And it's easier if I show you. So let's just set up step 1. $25 on the 4, the 6, and the 10, $100 lay bet on the 8. This is the initial setup, right? So let's say the 8 rolls, you lose this $100. This goes away. What you do is you replace it, but you replace it on the sister number. So now you will put the $100 on the 6 and you'll progress up. So you'll put $200 on the 6. So you move it to the sister and progress up. You then move your place bet on the 6 over to the 8 and you bump those up $25. Why is that 30? Well, let's unlock that. So you'll take that up to 50. So you reverse where your lay bet was when it lost. You reverse it to the other side, increment it up 100, move your place bet from the original 6 or 8 over to the other number, bump it up by a quarter. Okay? If the 7 hits, you're going to lose your place bets, but you're going to win your lay bet. And your lay bet should win you a little bit of money, not a lot. Okay? You also replace your bets the way they were at the level that you hit the 7 on, which is very easy to do on bubble craps because you can just hit the repeat button. It'll bring up your last bets. Okay? Then when your place bets hit, you collect. So let's just run it through about a dozen rolls or so and see how it works out. So I want my bets working. I'm going to go ahead and put my step 1 is $25, 4, 6, and 10, $100 lay behind the 8. Okay, let's roll. Okay, so there's the 8. We lose the lay bet on the 8. So we now want to replace it with a $200 lay bet on the 6. Move the 6 over to the 8, bump these up by a quarter. We should be at step 2. $200 lay bet, $50 on the 4, either the 6 or the 8, whichever one you're on, and the 10. Okay? So that's what happens when you hit the lay. So now if we hit the 6, we got to do it again. But let's try to hit some 4, 8s, and 10s. So there's a 5. That doesn't help us. We have no bet on the 5. So should I turn turbo mode on? Okay, there's a 2. That's no help. There's a 5. No help. There's a 7. So we lose our place bets, but we won our lay bet, and we won $7. Okay? and we want to replace those bets the way they were, just click the repeat button. And those will put those bets back on. You replace your place bets at the same level. Okay? Our bets are always working even though our puck is off. There's a 5, no help. The point moves to the 5. There's an 11. Okay, there's a 10, that's a win. There's a 7. We lose our place bets. The lay bet won us $7. We replace those bets. Keep rolling. There's the 9, no help. There's another 7. So here, 7 outs don't really hurt us. They give us a couple bucks. Let's go ahead and repeat the bet. And let's continue rolling. So the 7 doesn't hurt. The place bets win. What's the big hole? The big hole is if you hit the lay number. So that's all we're trying to avoid. Okay, so unfortunately, the lay number is going to be either a 6 or an 8. And my brain says a 6 or an 8 rolls quite a bit. Maybe not as much as the 7, but it's right up there. It rolls more than the 4 and the 5 and the 10. So why are we putting a $200 lay bet on a number that rolls pretty frequently? And my answer is, I don't know. Waylon told me to do it, so I did it, and it kind of works out. So we've rolled a lot of 7s. Let's go for a few more rolls. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, there's the 6. We hit the lay bet. We lose the 200. So now we've got to go up to 300 and move it to the 8. Move the place bet from the 8 to the 6. Bump those up by a quarter. We should now be at level 3. $300 lay bet, $75 place bets. There's a 5. There's a 6, that wins. Our bets are still on. Another 6. 5. A 3, no help. There's a 5. There's a 7, wins us a little bit. We hit the repeat button, and we're right back to level 3. $300 on the lay of the 8. $75 place bets on the 4, 6, and 10. There's another 7 out. That wins a little bit. Hit repeat. Keep going. There's the 9. It's a new point. Doesn't help us. There's the 7. Another little win. Oops, I forgot to hit my repeat button. Okay, there were no previous bets. I got to place them. So we were at level 3. I believe that's how we were set up. Let's go ahead and continue. There's a 6. It's a win. There's a 9. There's a 10. That's a win. Another 10. And a 7 out. And that is 30 rolls. The 7 out helped us. So we rolled the 6 5 times. We rolled the 8 1 time. So maybe that's why we did better on this one. Ended up with $2,005, a profit of $505. Like I said, this one kind of concerns me a bit because we're putting large dollars behind a number that rolls a lot. So give me some updates and some ideas. Should we be moving that 6 and 8 over to the 4 and the 10 and using the same strategy but make the lay bet on a number that doesn't roll as much? Let me know your thoughts. But Waylon, you're a gutsy guy. I like it, but I can't explain it. But anyway, that was another roll of Waylon's most winning system, the ladder system. lay the bet on the 6 or the 8. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was enjoyable.